this the medication we've been asking for? Thank goodness it's finally arrived. We have so many injured and our medical supplies are running low. I can't imagine what things would be like if we didn't get restocked. You two are true lifesavers. Oh, and Gilberta, while you were away, little Carly refused to get her injections again.
Again? But I told her she'd get a prize if she took her medication properly. All right, Carly. Miss Gilberta is back.
Little Carly must have bounced back. She's been running all over the place. She was just here and now she's gone again. Carly loves playing hide and seek. Gilberta, would you mind playing along and finding her for us?
No problem. You, Carly. I win.
I don't want needles. I want to play with cameras.
Cameras? So, you weren't just running away from the needles because you were scared?
The security guard gave me his old camera. He also told me I'll become a great photographer. Take a proper photo. What photo should I take? I don't know. My rock photos look ugly. My Originium slug photos look ugly. The long ears kept jumping around, and all my photos ended up super blurry.
Maybe try snapping things you like, Carly. It'll be fun.
What do I like? I like you, Miss Gilberta.
Oh, I like you as well, Carly.
Oh, I want to do that. But all my photos look ugly. I want to be in the same photo as Miss Gilberta. That'd be super good.
Once we take the photo, you'll be super brave and get your injection. Okay?
Okay. Photo first, then we'll head back for the injection.
So, Endman, can I ask you for a little favor? Look at the camera. Say cheese.
Cheese! Wow! This is such a pretty photo! Endman, please teach me how to make the photos look pretty like this!
Carly, if you want pretty photos, why not snap things you like? And I know you like orange juice, Dozy the plush, and visiting the Gramps and Grannies at the worker dorms. We can go around and look for things you like, Carly. Photography is our way of recording beautiful things into snapshots of precious memories.
Beautiful things! I know what I want to take a photo of! I'm gonna get get my injection, and I'll take photos of my friends being brave.
You're just as brave as your friends, Carly.
Thank you, Miss Gilberta. And you too, Endman.
Not really. No. What I meant was, I really like photos, but I was just thinking about what I said to Carly. I told her to find things she likes. But I'm in a heap of a mess myself. I can't even figure out what to write, and I never found the courage. Oh, nothing. It's just a letter. Let's just talk about something else, Endman. Why don't we look around and see if anyone needs help?
Endman, we got a situation. Remember our water purifier project?
Mr. Andre, you've already mentioned this before.
Yeah, guess I was getting a little too desperate, and I forgot all about it. Anyway, Supervisor Perlica just replied. She reviewed our asset register. It should be somewhere right outside the Ether test site. Honestly, the place where it's registered seems rather odd. The crewmates of the power plateau should have retreated to the worker dorms already. Can I ask you to check the worker dorms and figure out what happened?
What a coincidence. We're right in the worker dorms. We'll ask around right away.
Wonderful. Now the thing I need is the filter of that water purifier. I checked the asset register. An Endfield scientist named Rope is in charge of the purifier unit. He was overseeing the project, but then he had an accident. The asset register indicates the item is lost. I'd like to get an update on the filter. Endman, could you please visit Rope for me?
Leave it to us.
Maisie.
He seems to be in great pain. I hope there's something we can do for him.
About a week. We rescued him just outside the Ether test site. A few personal belongings, ID cards, gloves, and that sort of stuff. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Endman, maybe we should leave for a while. Yeah. I feel like I haven't really helped those who are suffering. Endman, if only I were stronger, or faster, I could have arrived at the valley sooner. Okay, Endman. I've made up my mind. I'm gonna look for the filter. You gotta let me do something. I can't just sit around feeling bad and helpless all day. No. That still sounds sad and depressed. All right. I'm doing this because I want to help everyone.
Ah, it's the administrator and Miss Gilberta. Hold on, you're going in. For one thing, the site is still quite dangerous. Our rescue teams can hardly carry out their work in there.
But I have to go in and find a piece of very important machinery.
If you insist. But do you really have to go in there? Yeah, well, since the admin said so... Fine, I'll grant you passage. But as part of our safety precautions, do not stay in there for more than 60 minutes, even if you fail to find your thing. Nothing personal, just trying to keep you safe.
Endman, my analyzer can detect residual blight extracts in the filter. This will give us an approximate location of the device. Andre gave me the analyzer before I left for this search. The analyzer has identified several potential locations. I'm sending you the data. I think we should look around this place first. Use the scanner. We should find something. This entire place is now a ruin. It's so upsetting. Careful! There's blight everywhere. What is this? Did someone leave this behind? The name part has been blacked out. Whoever left this here seems like a lost soul. It's here. The rift really affected the environment. Look at the floating rocks. No one knows when they'll start falling back to the ground. The UWST can only seal this place off for now. We can only pray that time can heal these wounds. Oh, Endman. The blight seems to get worse the deeper we go. There might be enemies active nearby. We'd better be careful. It's getting pretty late. Let's find this thing quickly. Here's a spark of arts to save the day. Messengers always deliver. Incredible, right? Nothing can stop a Look out, over there! Yeah! Big hit! Stand aside! Get enemies might be hiding nearby. Endman, we gotta keep going. I thought of a clever solution along the way. All right, Endman, close your eyes. No peeking. I'm giving you a surprise. You're feeling much lighter, right? Let's hop on, or they'll really catch up with us. Endman, ever tried living in low gravity? Takes getting used to, right? For a courageous messenger, nothing's ever too heavy. Just imagine yourself as a kite, and feel the ephemeral link between your body and the land. And that is the trick of flying. Endman, over here. Is this a UWST safe? Perhaps the filter we're looking for is right inside. Wherever I look, I see nothing but these horrifying wounds. This land has been torn apart. People have lost their loved ones, their friends, and even their dreams. Their hearts, too, have been torn into pieces. This world has always been so delicate and fragile. It's like a fine, downy feather, and also like a polluted orb of glass. I'm all right, Endman. I was just thinking, if we fail to value what we have, those sweet moments might slip right through our fingers. Endman, I want to... Oh no! These rocks are coming loose. Endman, the ether anomaly is shifting. This place is getting dangerous. We should leave quickly. Let's go.
Endman! Over here! I was looking all over the place for you. The manager told me you went into the place for a salvaging run. I was so worried.
What? It seems you actually found the thing. I didn't expect anyone to salvage anything from that place. You Enfielders make me more impressed with every passing day. Of course. Looking at the bright side of things, I really hope our partnership with Enfield continues well into the future. But on the other hand, it won't be long before you simply outpace the UWST and leave us in the dust.
The safe is locked.
Oh, it should be locked according to our SOP. The UWST allows its scientists to lock and protect key data in emergency situations. but I'm seeing plenty of scratch marks on the safe. So I believe it's been left behind for quite a while. Ah, the passwords are definitely safe with the crew in charge of protecting the assets.
Oh, but I think Rope is still unconscious.
Ah, yeah. That kind of complicates things. If we can't get the password, we can try cracking the safe physically. But that might damage the instruments inside. Looking at the bright side of things, UWST products are known for quality. Our safes dominate the market of Talos-II because they are utterly indestructible. Yeah. Well, this means we should get the password to open the safe properly. All right. Andre, my man. I'll let you hold on to our safe for now.
All right, my syndicate's friend. I'll keep it safe.
Endman, why don't we head back to the medical bay? We might work something out. I think he's trying to say something. Maybe we should get closer to hear him better.
Maisie.
Maisie. Is he saying Maisie?
He's been unconscious for a few days, but he never stopped mumbling this word. We're thinking that Maisie might be a person's name.
Of course! We're also handing out supplies today. Most of the Syndicate's crew should be nearby. Endman, let's go try our luck and see if we can find someone who knows rope.
Maisie? Is that Uncle Rope's good friend?
Maisie? No idea. I'm a little busy right now. Why don't you ask around over there?
I don't remember seeing someone named Maisie. Maybe it's a pet's name? But Rope never kept pets either. He was assigned to Valley 4 last year, and we don't know him very well. The young man really keeps to himself. But he seems pretty close to a girl who works outside, though. That's the only time we ever saw him running around outside. Usually, Rope locks himself inside his workshop. But she seemed to leave the valley after a while. Perhaps she's the Maisie you're looking for. And then, he got hit by the disaster. Oh, fate really has a way of dealing her cards. I can't help you much, but we've got a pile of books and documents salvaged from the underground lab. Rope is a hard-working egghead. Go through his stuff. You might find something.
Rope as a girl? I've never seen Rope talking or hanging out with anyone. Wait. Well, since you're helping out Rope, I happen to have his comm device right here. See if you can use it.
Comm device? That's actually a very personal belonging.
Hey, I'm not some weird old man. I was part of the Syndicate's security. Everyone who enters the factory area has to deposit their comm devices at the gatehouse. Gotta protect our secrets, you know. and it's an easy job for old semi-retired boys like me. Rope dropped this comm device in the wilderness and someone picked it up. The young lad didn't want to take it back and told me I could keep it. I held it here since I have a feeling he might change his mind eventually. Try your luck over there. That pile has plenty of lost items and comm devices that people have yet to claim.
Alrighty. Let's see if we can find any useful information. They actually found out quite a bit. Rope wrote Maisie in the appendix of this document. Endman, found any leads? Well, no matter how we look at this, Maisie definitely means something important to him. In any case, we should try opening the safe.
Oh, yeah. I suddenly remember Rope being a well-known workaholic.
Try using Maisie. That's the name of his patent application.
No, not working. Woohoo! It worked! Naming a patent after a close friend or lover isn't unusual. The UWST is known for respecting the personal choices of every crew member.
Is that so? I'm still thinking about the diary entries. But hey, at least the safe is finally open. Oh, there's something else besides the filter in the safe. It's a letter. Maisie is the recipient's name. I think it has something to do with Rope. I'll deliver it to him once he comes around.
Ah, Endman and Gilberta, you're really here. Rob just came out of his coma. I heard that you're with Andre, so I came rushing here to tell you the good news.
Really? Then let's head to the medical bay right now.
Those traces. She was the one who left them. I thought she was caught up in something dangerous. Left Valley 4 a long time ago.
Mr. Rope, is Maisie the name of a loved one?
No. Maisie's not from the Valley. But she showed up one day with an incomplete machine. It's a filter device containing blighted materials. She called it Maisie. Everyone thought it was a funny name, but I got really interested in the machine. The device was built on ideas that matched mine. That was the most important period of my life. It was the first time I met someone who agreed with my approach. We would spend all day studying together. We spent all our waking hours on the project. I didn't even ask her name. I thought those days would last forever.
So, why?
We were almost done with the filter. But she suddenly took Maisie with her and left, without saying goodbye. My colleagues told me that she only cared about making the device work and getting it patented. I don't believe it. I refuse to think she left for that. Something else must have happened. I wrote plenty of letters and left them where we used to research and work on the project, but I never received any reply.
The letter. Is this what you're talking about? We found it in the safe.
This is it! I put down Maisie as the recipient's name because I don't know what her actual name is. But this means she's... But this also means that she saw my letter. So why did...
The place where we found the safe has been really torn up. We saw huge slabs of rock floating in the sky because of the ether.
I won't give up. If she did receive the letter, it would mean that... I'm just really worried about her. I'm going to find her. I've got to know why she left without telling me. Thank you for bringing the letter to me.
Endman, I just remembered something. I need to verify it.
Wonder where Gilberto went. I guess I'll just look around the place.
We got the water contamination issue all figured out. Today's a lovely day.
The reconstruction of Valley 4 has made significant progress. Endfield has proved itself to be a most indispensable friend. Ah, Administrator. Without the filtering device you and the lady messenger found, we will be days behind schedule. Huh. Where did Miss Gilberto go? I was hoping to thank her in person.
Endman, I think I found something. It's near the place where we found the safe. Endman. Remember when we came here and found the safe? I noticed a few things scattered nearby. So, I decided to come back and see if I could find anything else. And then I found this. It's the final diary entry, written by the owner of the filter device. Yeah, the diary we picked up was from the same person. She's the fellow researcher that Rogue talked about. The last entry, she wrote it to say her goodbyes. Contact with blighted materials affected her mind. She knew early on that she was gradually losing her memories. She found the problem with the filter, and became the first to be affected by it. She didn't want him to be part of the mistake. And she chose to tackle the final issue on her own. She carried the letter, made herself part of the safe's password, and wrote all those diary entries to help her remember. She suffered helplessness and loneliness on her own. She also didn't want to forget the one she held close to her heart. Perhaps one can eventually find their story by reading letters about the past. That's how the tales go. But in the end, she chose to leave instead of seeking her past. I've never felt memory loss before, but the thought of it scares me at times. What did she feel or think about when she saw recordings of a past that seems foreign, yet actually belongs to her? I'm afraid of the feeling called oblivion. When I see memories flying past me that feel familiar yet foreign at the same time, I cannot help but wonder if I've actually lost something. Whenever those memories well up within me, I feel as though I'm kept away by a dark, misty veil. Endman, can you tell me how it feels to lose your memories?
It feels cold and unfamiliar.
Is that so?
But it's nothing to fear. Because I have you with me, Gilberta. And everyone as well.
No. They never have. I like those memories. They may not be mine, but thinking about them makes me feel warm inside. Like the sun itself. So, I really do like those memories. Not only that, I'm totally in love with the memories that I made on my own. Memories I made while traveling. The secrets I saw on my solo flights across the night skies. And those special moments I shared with you, Endman. I don't care which memories they are. I don't want to lose any of them. Ever. These are real, authentic memories that I made with the people I've met. Thank you, Endman. I don't feel confused anymore. I'll treat these memories like precious gifts. No matter where they came from, all of them are now mine to treasure. Sometimes, I feel everything in this world is just so ephemeral and delicate. Like bubbles of water. All it takes is a simple slip to lose those beautiful moments. But that is also why I'll do my best to keep these important memories safe. People might not remember the faces of us messengers, but I'll do all that I can to remember every smile I see. Endman, do you still remember this? Now I know who to send this letter to. It's just a letter. Why, Endman?
But it's something you treasure, right?
Endman. If I failed to catch you, would you still be alright? I knew it. But I'm really happy. You spent all this time talking with me. Thanks a lot, Endman. You swept all my troubles away. This is your... Well, it's yours now, Endman. Although I couldn't figure out what to write, I've decided to give the letter to you. I carried this blank letter with me when I first arrived in Talos-II. I kept thinking about what it was. Why did it appear with me? What should I write on it? Who should I send it to? I once thought the letter probably wanted me to write something very important on it, and send it to someone very important as well. And yes, there are so many stories, so many troubles, and so many feelings that I want to share with you, Endman. But I haven't figured out what exactly to write.
Can I still keep it?
Of course. I was hoping you'd take it. Perhaps a day will come when I sort out my feelings and know what to write. When that happens, I'll ask you for it and return a proper letter to you. And that will be a letter from Gilberta the Messenger herself. Oh, by the way, don't you forget about me, Endman. But even if you did forget, I'd just show up right in front of you. Then I'd say, I'm Messenger Gilberta. This is the first time we've met. And then we'd get to know each other once again.
Endman, we just received a situation update. The Intel office sent an update on the Bone Crushers. They are moving towards Wuling. There is no doubt that Neferth is involved. Ether depth readings are changing throughout the entire world. Reports from other sites do not look very optimistic. M3 said that powerful individuals or minds are behind these incidents. She must focus on activities in the north. But this also means we're short on people.
Come on, there's us, right?
Endman, Supervisor Perlica, your landing protocol is ready to go. We've established the drop point inside Wuling City. You may set off anytime.
Understood. Well done, Fiona.
This is the first time I'm heading back to Wuling since I signed up with Endfield. Endman, I won't allow the Valley 4 incident to happen again in Wuling.
Indeed. Additionally, our partnership with the Wuling leadership is crucial to our cause. The liaison of our operation is the current leader of Wuling, Zhuang Fengyi, one of the Tianxia of Great Yen. I will be syncing additional details to your terminals. Wuling Very Large Rift is the largest known rift in the Civilization Band. Wuling City is right above this rift. Its main task is to monitor the rift for abnormal activities. Though Wuling and its outskirts are regularly subject to blight tides, they achieved great results across every metric in their annual household data reports. This is made possible with Wuling's key scientific endeavor, Project Shiranite.
Then why didn't they promote Shiranite in the band? That would really help us control the blight.
Yes, this is one of the motivations behind our joint AIC factory undertaking with HAS. Hopefully, this operation brings our partnership back on track. Endman, we'll set off once you're ready.
Just a routine inspection. Don't break down on me.
I only stayed at Wuling for a year or so, but it's the prettiest city I've ever seen. I can't stand the thought of this peachy sanctuary getting attacked. Enman, we gotta hurry. It's a form of blight. Wuling is built next to lakes and rivers, so the local blight tends to be associated with water, and will look a little different from the blight we see in Valley 4. And since Wuling is close to rivers, the regular tides also intensify blight activity in the city. But it's no big deal to the locals. They're used to it. I saw her from afar a couple of times when I was assigned to Wuling for my training. The only thing I know about her is that she's the youngest viceroy in charge of an HAS developmental district. As for other things, they're mostly gossip and hearsay. People say she never sleeps. If she gets angry, the skies will darken with booming thunderclouds. Some even claim that she's a secret chief leading the Qianxi Bureau of Great Yan. Her students really worship her. That's why the stories keep getting crazier. I was only there for around a year. I've actually been an Enfielder for longer than that. And it was a while ago. There's really nothing much to say. Let's not dally then. Time to move out.
Ready yet, Endman? All right. Neferith will not get away this time.
Radio is still intermittent.
We've been walking for 15 minutes, but we have yet to reach the end of this area. Landing coordinates deviation seems larger than I thought. We may have landed outside the expected zone. We can't get in touch with Fiona or Viceroy Zhuang at the moment. Let's keep moving for now.
Oh my. Feeling this nice, moist air tells me I'm back at home. But this place is a little too quiet. I prefer things lively and noisy. Weird. The blight tide shouldn't have risen yet. Why would our radio comms get interrupted? I'm quite familiar with Wuling. I did live in the city for a while, you know.
I've read plenty of investigative reports about Wuling, but they pale against the actual place.
Of course. The grassy fragrance, the rippling of creeks. You can't take in their beauty just by looking. You gotta experience it with every sense.
Yes, but we're experiencing an unstable SOW system here. Its navigation function is out. Chen, do you know the way?
To help traveling peddlers, messengers, and tourists, Wuling City has deployed a number of powered rafts nearby. We just need to find these rafts to get our road markers. Time to roll. Let's follow this trail and look around. Enman, this is your first visit to Wuling, right? It's so different from Valley 4, isn't it? Just you wait. There are even more surprises in store. The raft is over there. Wait, who's that?
What does this Yanese character mean? Ah, finally. Other fellow travelers. Are you also trying to cross the river? I honestly don't know how to activate this.
We came here for the scenery. You're not local, right?
I am a traveler who hails from Yirsh.
The free city of Yirsh. One bound by a ring of snow-capped mountains?
You actually know the place. My intent was to cross this river and visit Wuling City. I did not expect the vehicles here to be completely unmanned.
Are you here by yourself?
Yes, it seems that way for now.
This place is getting pretty unsafe. Are you sure you'll be alright roaming around on your own?
Well, I did have quite a few companions at the beginning. But in the end, I was the only one left. No matter. I assume you are heading towards Wuling City as well? Will you kindly instruct me on how to activate this raft? I am afraid my knowledge of Yanese technology is rather limited.
Enman?
It is agreed then. We shall travel together.
Most gladdening. It will be delightful to converse with fellow travelers along the way. Ah, apologies. I am afraid I have yet to fully introduce myself. Ardashir is my name. As you can see, I am a traveler who intends to visit every corner of this world. I have secured a good footing. You may activate the vessel.
Perlica, the name Ardashir.
It's an ancient Sargonian name. It is not commonly seen amongst the people of Talos-II.
Sargonian. Now that's a truly historical name. These emeraldine landscapes look far more appealing in comparison to the windswept lands of ochre dust. No matter how the blight poisons this land, life perseveres, grows, and reclaims. Flowery fragrance rides with the breeze. Is it not pleasing?
We've arrived. Enman, watch your step. We'll reach Wuling City once we pass through this grove.
I've never seen a bamboo forest with such verdance and lushness. Nothing. This is my first time listening to rustling in such clarity. The sound of the wind brushing itself against a grove. It seems this trail has not been used for some time.
Mr. Ardashir, we might need to rest here for a while.
Of course. I apologize for intruding, and I truly appreciate your assistance. I pray that I have not inconvenienced anyone. Yet this seems to be the only path. So, my dear friends, perhaps we shall have the opportunity to meet again.
He looks friendly, but I just feel there's something weird about him.
I queried the name Ardashir in the database. The only hits are figures of Sargonian history, and other common employees registered at Seshka and the UWST. None of them matched his age, though.
Well, I didn't sense any hostility from him.
Chen, how long would it take us to reach Wuling City?
Won't be long. Once we get through this place, I'll know the rest like the back of my hand. But this really is the only path. We will run into that young man eventually.
Indeed. Our primary objective is to reach Wuling City ASAP. Time to move, team.
Wait, what was that?
These bamboo trees can move.
Ah, they're grove nymphs. Bamboo bugs. Oh, this will be tough. I forgot about the secrets of navigating through this.
Grove nymphs? Does that mean these bamboo trees are just